we get in here. I kick the doors in at 7:55. And if you want to see me, just click that link at the top. I'm here live on all three platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Why? Because I need to reach more people. I need to get my voice out there, our voice out there, so we can change the room. Right now, we are live on Clubhouse. And what I need you to do is share the room out in the hallways. If you're watching on any other platform, share it out. Because when you come into our space, we're going to motivate you. We are here Monday through Thursday, me and my champions, me and my stars, and our goal is to motivate you. I don't know about you, but I am on like a badillion right now when it comes to energy. I am so focused, so charged. I don't know if it's the ketones. I got a full night's rest, my amazing Hope for the Holidays event yesterday, but I'm feeling amazing. Good morning, Mary Kim. Good morning, Corinne, Cynthia. So you're in the Fit, Healthy, and Blessed Club. And I do want to thank each and every one of you who clicked that little greenhouse at the top and followed us. I do want to thank each and every one of you who are watching me on YouTube and subscribed. So yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're listening in the replays, thank you for listening. When you come into our space, we are going to motivate you. After we motivate you, we're going to inspire you to dig deep in your heart, to make all your dreams come true, because motivation doesn't last that long, right? So right now in the chat, I want you to tell me, do you need motivation or do you need inspiration, or do you need both? I'm just curious, because here on Mondays, I like to bring it all, guys, whether it's motivation, mindset, money, anything you may need. So the third thing that you're going to get when you come into our space, you're going to get all the education when it comes to tools, tips, strategies, anything when it comes to your business. It could be your business, it could be your finances, your money, relationships. And today, I want to talk about business. All right. The name of our topic is Motivation to Grow Your Business. We are putting together events in a couple of weeks. It's called Elevate Your Business. I don't know about you, but when I think of the word elevate, I think a little bit higher. I think growing, right? And you have to move to grow. You have to expand your reach in order to grow. And for me, that means collabing with other people, because I don't know it all, right? And today we have a special guest who's going to be one of our speakers at our events. The event is December 12th. And if you want to find out about it, we are still looking for speakers, but you must be an expert in your field. We do have about 4 speakers scheduled already. I believe we have a couple of spots left. And this particular lady, she's going to be talking about social media marketing today. And I like to say mindful marketing. Before we get started, I just want us to introduce ourselves. I want to hear from all of our mods with a 30-second intro and your highlight of the weekend. So I'm going to start right now. 30-second intro. I am Stars Tina, your global energy coach. And today I come here to inspire you. Fitness is my passion, and my purpose is to change the world. And I do that through stories. I do that through my fitness. And if you're struggling with anything that's causing you pain, whether it's physical or mental, contact me so we can get together and grow your business and your mindset. And my weekend, the highlight of my weekend, oh my gosh, I had so many. It's like my weekend kept getting better and better and better. On Saturday, I had the opportunity to audition for an event called the Great American Speak Off. All right, I'm sure we've all heard of Grant Cardone. Yes, yes. Another man, Pete Vargas. They together are putting together an event called the Great American Speak Off. And I auditioned for this event. And let me tell you guys, I was so nervous because honestly, I really didn't have any training on what they were looking for. But what I did do is I reached out to someone that I knew had auditioned already. And her name is Malika Starr. She is a part of GW3 Global Women's Warrior. Renee Noor actually runs that group. And this is what I talk about when I talk about your tribe, right? Renee Noor is amazing. And earlier in this year, I was like glued to her like white on rice, because, you know, she inspired me and motivated me so much and poured into me. I was like, I want to be like you. And I had the opportunity to meet Malika Starr. Malika Starr was actually one of the people who have been supporting me on my sneaker drive. She actually did the second leg of the sneaker drive. She actually collected the sneakers in Georgia, took them to her house, collected more sneakers, box them up, and then ship them to New Jersey. So Malika Starr has a special spot in my heart. So I text her, I think it was Friday or Thursday, one of the two. And I said, hey, I saw on Facebook that you auditioned for, or whatever it was. I saw that you auditioned for it. And I said, I'm auditioning on Saturday. Do you have any tips? And she texted me some tips and then she called me and she just gave me all this information. I was like, wow, thank you, because I had no idea what to look for. And that just makes me think the power of your tribe, the power of knowing what you are meant to do. Now, she was telling me how she bought the course and she did all this stuff. And I was like, wow, that was so nice of her to share this information with me, because I find in life sometimes people tend to hold on to what they know. They don't want to share it with people. And I'm not saying it's jealousy. It's just they think it's going to make them better. And it never will, guys, because what's meant for you, guess what? You're going to get it. All right. Everything is already planned. God has your purpose. God has your plan. Come on up here and speak with us. I see beloved coming up here. Come on up here. Share the room. Come up on here on the stage. And I see this a lot with my daughter because she's a professional dancer. And she says, she'll get to an audition that she just found out about. And she's like, she'll see a friend there and like, well, why didn't you share this with me? So what's meant for you, you will be. So that was the highlight of my weekend. Round one, I got through round one and I got to make it to the next round. So you had 1 minute. You had 1 minute to share something. So I had to share 1 minute and then they advance you to the next round. And the next round was 2 minutes. And I was just like, oh my gosh. All right. Now, guys, the thing that made me pump up I'm not even gonna say pump up my chest. The thing that got me like with the weird face, like what is going on, is to see the other people that were in the space. Let me tell you, I saw Glenn Lundy in there. I saw Marcus Black in there. I saw another woman who I look up to, Debbie Neal from Arbonne. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are in the same space with me. And, some of them didn't get to the next round like I did. I didn't get a yellow ticket. I didn't get to go to Miami. But let me tell you guys, it wasn't about the audition. It was so much bigger than that. I learned so much in this day. We were on the phone. We were there from 11 a.m. till about 7 p.m. all day long. And they were pouring into us. And I'm rambling right now. I'm going to stop ranting. Cynthia cannot speak right now, but I'm going to speak for her. Cynthia, there she is. I see my Mary in the building. That's our special guest, guys. Cynthia is our social media butterfly, and she started right in the audience, guys. And that's what it's about. I want to say something to you really quick. What do you want? Write in the chat what you want. What is it that you're afraid of? And I say that because I see the transformation like a butterfly, like a caterpillar. That is our Cynthia. She was a caterpillar, and she was sitting in the audience as a caterpillar, and she wanted to grow. So she kept coming into this space. And the people that you're around, you're going to feel their energy. You're going to get confidence from them. You're going to borrow their confidence. All this energy, all this confidence I have, guys, yes, it comes from God, but I borrow it from other people, my thoughts and ideas. So Cynthia is amazing, guys. She's our social butterfly. If you're looking for someone to help you out with some flyers, some coloring books, anything with the social media concept, she is a virtual assistant. So I know that Mary and Colleen works with virtual assistants. You can hire Cynthia to help you out. Also, Renee cannot speak, but I'm gonna throw it to Mary Kim. Mary Kim, can we please have your 30-second intro and the highlight of your weekend, Mama?
Congratulations, Tina and Colleen. I know Colleen was partaking in that as well. It's super exciting. All the nuggets you gained that will really help you. But I am Mary Kim Farkas, and I am many things like all of you. I am one of the founding chapter club presidents for the $1 Million Mom Club. We are the largest, most valuable social network to scale your business and grow your personal community and beyond. I'm also the co-founder of the Keatsy. It's a one-of-a-kind pacifier cover, and the only one that covers the infamous Wubbanub, which is a pacifier attached to a small stuffed animal, plus 21 more additional pacifiers with and without a small stuffed animal attached. We give back with every purchase to 2 nonprofits. We ship globally. I'm also a mommy to a 9-year-old boy with Down syndrome, and I advocate for equality, domestic violence, sexual abuse, mental health. I advocate for all those things based on my life experience, and I'm just here to impact and be intentional. The highlight for my weekend, I had 2 things. One, my son's respite program opened up, so I got to drop him off at 10 and pick him up at 2.
that, the weekend was about your son. You guys know Thanksgiving's coming up and it's all about your tribe. Colleen, share with us, Mama, what was your highlight of the weekend and your 30-minute intro? Go for it.
This is Colleen.
Hey. Yes, thank you, Colleen. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What's with the flags on the bottom? Did I miss something in these Clubhouse streets? Can someone explain what this flags on the bottom of your profile pic means? Anyone know? Go ahead, beloved.
Yeah, good morning. I'm glad to share space. So the flags that everybody's kind of been putting up, basically it's simple. Like all you do is put the flag of where you're from on your profile, and then it'll show up to kind of, so that way you don't always have to explain to people where you're from. Kind of lets them know like, oh, this person's American, oh, this person's British, oh, this person's Canadian. So that's basically all it is. I found out about it today myself, so don't feel bad.
Okay.
But that is pretty much what it is. Just telling people what part of the world you're from.
I don't know how I feel about that because I feel I'm from everywhere. Go ahead. Someone else is trying to speak.
Yeah, it was me. This came out. I didn't change my profile details, but when originally I think it happened last year, it was for the Olympics. So I'm glad to hear, beloved, that it's now for something else. So it was already in my profile from that. So I don't know.
So it's just to show where you're from. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that correct, beloved?
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Okay. I guess I got to get on the bandwagon because I'm what do you call it? I get FOMO all the time. So I'm gonna do it. All righty. Fit tip of the day, Corinne Cynthia. That's what we do. When you come in here, we like to give you a quick minute or two of fit tip. Are you ready to rock and roll? If so, unmic and give us your fit tip of the day, Corinne Cynthia.
You want to work out? and you would get through it when the times get hard.
Yes.
Blessings
Whoop, whoop. That was our social butterfly. Corinne Cynthia, what did you think about the caterpillar social butterfly? Did you catch that earlier? Did you hear me?
Yes. I was like,
wasn't that fire? All righty, guys. So we have our special guest in the building, but before we pop into her, I want us to do our question of the day, something I like to have. And to let you know, this is a group participation. It looks like there are 9 of us in this space today. And to be honest, I don't care if it was just one of you, because I always say, I believe God gave me this gift and it's going to reach to whoever needs it. Today, it's all about elevating your business. I'm so excited about this event. Fit, Healthy, and Blessed, that is the space here. We're going to teach you how to build your business. And I don't have all the answers. Mary Kim doesn't have all the answers. That's why we bring outsiders in. So the question of the day is, what is your superpower that you're scared to share? Or what is your superpower? Because maybe you already know your superpower and you're sharing it. I'll go first. The superpower that I'm scared to use, I do it, but I'm scared to do it, is it's deeper than my energy. And I realized it this morning is, I don't even know how to explain this. When I was in yoga this morning and teaching classes, I realized that, and that God is pouring into me to, I don't want to say save the world, but change the world. Or again, I don't know how to share it. I was telling her, I feel like Noah from Noah's Ark, or someone from the Bible that just pushed through, because the things that I'm doing lately, it's not coming from me. So I feel the superpower / the gift that I have that I'm scared to share with the world is how to overcome your traumedy. And a traumedy is a trauma and a tragedy combined. And these two forces collide, these energies, they collide to create a life-changing moment. We all have life-changing moments. So I believe the superpower I have is to share my traumedies to change the world. Anyone else want to share their thoughts on what is your superpower that you're scared to use or you're used? I love to hear from you. Go, Nina.
my superpower is that I am a marketing guru, and I'm not afraid to share it with anybody when I try to market my business. Nina, and
I love it. I love it. Guys, if you didn't hear that, Nina says she's a marketing guru. So do you help other businesses, or you just do it for yourself, Nina?
Right now, I'm just marketing my business, and I'm looking to just pour into my business and try to get more clientele.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, Nina, make sure that you tap into our event. It's a free event. It's called Elevate Your Business, and it's for business owners who want to grow their business. So thank you so much. Anyone else? Beloved, Mary, Renee. Well, Renee can't speak yet. Go ahead, Beloved.
Yeah, I'll be brief. I guess this is an intro and answering the question combined. But my superpower, honestly, is I'd say at this point, being the calm for somebody else's chaos. Because I do feel like, as much as we love to be hype, I love my hype friends, but I like being the mellow person that when they're not sure what to do, they can come to. So I feel like that is my superpower, and that ties in with me being a lifestyle entrepreneur. I do have a couple of books out. My brand is Kyle's Enterprises. I'm coming on book number 6 on my birthday. I also do podcasting. I make fragrances. I'm exploring wine. And all of that started from books, book stuff. I had a conversation with a friend a couple of years ago that came across one of my blogs. And at first I was kind of like, yeah, like, who's going to read my stuff? But the more and more that I sat with it, the more and more that I thought about it, it was like a gnat. It was like a gnat that just wouldn't leave me alone once they planted the seed in my brain that I should write a book. And so that small conversation has turned now into coming up on book number 6, having my podcast go international, making fragrances, and all this stuff. So lifestyle entrepreneur is basically what I do. That's a quick, really, really fast summary of what I do. I'm calling in from New York.
Hey.
And as far as my superpower, I'd say it's calmness. Like,
I love that, Beloved, because the calmness, I don't know about you guys, but I need the calm sometimes. And someone said something, I'm looking for my notes because I don't want to mess it up. And they were talking about the storm. One of my Mom Link girls gave it to me. I wrote it down this morning. It's here somewhere. And they were talking about the storm. Oh my gosh, I know Renee wrote it down somewhere. But anyway, she was saying, don't fight the storm, learn to dance in the rain or something like that. You guys kind of have an idea of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you got it almost right. Something like that too. Yeah.
You hear me look? I'm looking like, I have so many. Am I the only one that have like 10,000 notebooks? Oh, you know what? I threw the paper in the garbage. I was so excited this morning. Yes. And what I'm looking for, I threw in the garbage because that was my drop of the mic this morning. I was like, booyah! I dropped the mic after I spoke. So thank you. Thank you. Anyone else want to share before we get started on our topic? What is your superpower? And are you scared to use it? Go for it.
It's Mary Kim. My superpower is everything I use throughout my life to get through all the adversities that I've had to muscle through, without knowing at the time that I was doing those things, and leaning into that today to help empower women and youth or anyone with a listening ear. I'm not really, I don't know if I'm scared to do it, but it's leaning into a different realm of being in the corporate world for like 28 years. And so, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it already, but it's kind of scary going into a new business, but knowing that—
Share me again, Mary Kim. What is it that you said your superpower is that you're scared to use?
I'm not scared to use it, but taking all the ways that I've overcome all the adversities in my life, how I muscled through everything that I've gone through without knowing at the time I was utilizing X, Y, and Z, but today leaning into that and creating—
Yes.
Yeah, creating a course, a program, coaching, I don't know where I'm going into.
Girl, we're together. We are so in sync right now because it's the same, you and I. It's what I was saying. So we have to chat seriously. And I had a conversation yesterday with someone about content creation and master courses because what she's saying, I get it. You want to share what you went through to change the world, right?
Yes, but also lean really into, because some of the stuff is before I was 12. So what did I utilize then to get through what I had to go through, every step of the way, because it's been a lot. But anywho, yeah, let's definitely chat. And beloved, I'm going to back channel you in IG. I have an event coming up that you may want to be part of. Okay.
And I love how you said before 12, because sometimes we forget about the things that happened in our younger years, and those are what really define who we are. Does anyone know the age where they say where you learn the most in your life? Is it 3 or 5 years old? Up to that age? Anyone know?
Between 3 and 7.
Yeah, I think it's between 3 and 7.
Woo! So if you have some youngsters that are home, and they're not 7 years old yet, keep pouring into them. And I think that's why my children were so dynamic, because between those ages, they saw me grinding. They saw me pushing through with no excuses. And these children nowadays, oh my gosh, they were amazing. All right, guys, we're going to get started on our topic, and I'm pulling my girl in here. As you know, we have our event coming up in a couple of weeks. It's called Elevate Your Business. And click the link at the top. Whoa! Okay, really? Really, Mary? You're coming through looking like that? Guys, she looks like she is about to hit the runway. I love it. I'm going to be interviewing her. I really feel like I should change my clothes. I think I'm going to
take my picture away.
I have an IG live at 9, so I have to look the part,
I love it. I'm going to put my you said at 9 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be quick. We have her here for 30 minutes. And wow, you look so good. See, guys, when you look good, you feel good. I look like Pippi Longstocking right here. There's one of those two little ponytail things at the top, like what my daughter does.
No, you don't. You look beautiful. That natural beauty, that's where it's at.
You're so kind. Thank you. So guys, if you click the link at the top, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm interviewing Mary today. I actually met her through the Mom Link. Are you a Mom Link chapter president or just in Mom Link, Mary?
I'm just a member.
Doesn't matter, because you're amazing, girl, whether you're just a member or not. In my mind, guys, she is the #1 person on Mom Link when it comes to social media. I actually saw her on there. She did a few master classes, and I'm like, this girl is fire. So the event that we are doing this month, December 19th, I'm pausing because I'm thinking of how I can put my earphones on so I'm not having that back stuff, because I know she's going to hear it there. December 19th. If you guys realize, every morning I start, I I start sneezing. I don't know why. Maybe it's the thank you, the nervousness or not. Okay, does that sound better for you, Mary?
Yeah, it sounds fine to me.
Sounds
but
better.
because
Can you
we're
hear
on the
me?
computer too,
I
then I
can
have to
hear
keep the
you.
audio on.
Can you hear me, Mary?
I can hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you.
maybe my Bluetooth isn't in. All right, guys. So I invited her to be one of our speakers at our event. And when you come to this event, you will get tips and tools from different speakers. She's going to be speaking about come through today. She's going to speak first, and then I'm going to interview her. I want her to introduce herself. And I'm going to have to take these out when she speaks so you can hear. And then I'm going to interview her. So, Mary, if you would like to begin with introducing yourself, and if you want to answer the question of the day, if you feel that you have a superpower that you're not using, I'm going to turn the mic over to you.
You got it, girl. Okay, so I have my phone in the drawer of my desk. So hopefully you can hear me speaking. If not, then I can take it out.
Can you say something again, Mary? I can't
Okay.
actually. Maybe
How
I'll go
about
over
testing
here. I can't hear you. We
One,
can't hear
two,
you.
three. You can't hear
Can
me?
you hear me? My
I
volume's
can hear
up.
you.
What
just
is
fine.
going on? You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Try to talk from Clubhouse. Undo your mic from Clubhouse. Maybe we can hear you that way.
My mic and see.
But I can't hear her. Guys.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yep, perfect. Go for it.
Okay, so there we go. Because I have the, let me turn down this volume here so you don't get the feedback.
But then I won't be able to hear you. Okay, let's try that. Hi, everybody. My name is Mary Matt.
I was here talking. I'm like, why are they responding? So beautiful. So I want to ask you a couple questions. Just from the tutorial that you gave on Mom's Link, I learned a lot. What would you say? We're talking about motivation for your business. We're talking about marketing. What do you think is more important, consistency or the quality of what you're putting out there? And I ask this because I feel they say you should post all the time, you should post, and time can be tough. So do you think consistency or the quality of what you're putting out there is more important?
Well, I would say that both. And when you say consistency, you don't have to post every single day because there's a lot that goes into doing that. You have to have a plan, just like you have a business plan. When you're starting a business, you have to have a strategy plan for your social media, a business plan for your social media. So does that mean that you have to post every single day? No, it doesn't. Does that mean that it has to be superior quality? It doesn't mean that you have to have super quality, videos and graphics and all of that. What it means is that you have to be intentional, right? And without forgetting that your social media page is kind of like the window to your boutique. Because what happens is that people will see it. If they're walking down the street and they don't like the way that the store is dressed, you know, when they're doing window shopping, they're not going to go inside the store. So just be mindful of that. Even if you're not consistent, or I should say, even if the quality of your post is not the best, it will get better as long as you're consistent. So consistency will build that, what's what I'm using here, that professionalism, and it will also allow you to learn as you go along. And when you see that you are consistent and you're getting results, if you have it in you and you are self-aware enough to know that you need help, you just have to ask for help, right?
All righty. So I was going to ask someone else to do this, but I'm going to be the first guinea pig. And I've seen people do this on other platforms where they had the professional, in this case, it's Mary, go to their Instagram and start critiquing, giving advice. So Mary, I'm going to be the first person. I want you to go to my Instagram, yikers, and I want you to give me 3 things that I'm doing good and 3 things I can work on, because I never feel that anyone's doing anything bad. I feel, you know, it's just room for growth. So if you have a business and you're like, I wonder how I'm showing up in the world. And every month I contact my daughter because she's a social media guru and she's been guiding me, do this, do that, this, that. And sometimes I don't care. Let me tell you guys, the first 2 years, everything was about my son. It's just like, and it took me a whole year or 2 years to take his face off of my profile pic. So if you want to be, you know, a person to get some advice today, jump in. All right, Mary, I think you had an opportunity to look. And I was told when someone goes to your social media, like you said, that's a window into your soul. From looking at my page, can you tell what I do? And I'm going to shut up and send it to her.
From looking at your page, it's hard to tell what you do. I'll tell you this right now, because you say, I inspire women 40 plus. There's a little typo there, word missing, to get into the best shape of their life so they can discover their true passion and purpose. So when I see the best shape of your life, I'm thinking, you know, something in fitness. So I do see that you have a flyer pinned here. You have a few things pinned here. At the very top, there's something with a lion. I don't know what that is. It doesn't speak about you directly. Does it let us know what you're doing here? Then the second one, the second pinned post that you have, I see it's a reel and it's you walking down some stairs, and there's no caption to this video, so I have no idea what this is about. And then the third one is also a pinned post and you have breaking news. Okay, so this is a cover for a video. Was this an IG live that you did? Or maybe
it's just a video.
Just a video. Okay.
Just a promo video.
So did you know that I have an online fitness boutique? It's called the Elite Stars Experience. Okay. So you do say a little bit of what it is, but I would elaborate more on this, because these are your 3 pinned posts. These are the first things that people look at when you look at your, you know, when they look at your profile. So those are the 3 that I suggest you would change. Also, at the very top on your highlights, you have sneaker something, reels, but we don't know what the reels are about. So really turn those into the categories that you want to showcase. Usually when I do a social media audit, I go from the very top to the bottom and we go over your profile photo. You know, I like that you're smiling, but I would say just make sure you're facing the camera and maybe it's a little bit more focused on your face as opposed to the first half of the body. So this way people can see your gorgeous smile. Okay, and then what you're doing right is you are using videos. Videos are always going to allow people to have a little bit more confidence in you. They're going to know you better. You're going to have that trust because they'll see your personality, they'll hear you, and they'll see you. So that is something that you're doing beautifully. You smile so much, and I believe that that's so important too, that you're excited, you know, you're happy, and people, you know, I'm smiling looking at your page because I see your face. You know what I'm saying? So I want to feel good when I'm looking at somebody's social media page. So I know in Clubhouse they can't see me, but on video here you can see that I'm like going down, like work it, yes. So that yellow dress is fire, of course. So yeah, so these things, you know, show more of yourself always. And Tina's doing a beautiful job at this. I would just make a few of those tweaks, and by then, you know, by the time you're done with that, it will be a huge improvement on the way that you show up.
Love it. Did you guys hear that? And I've been working on this thing forever. And some of the things you said, I have been told from my daughter. It's just that heart. Like I put a lot of my son out there. One question, should I not talk about him on my page or post? Like I told you, that one line on there is for him being fitness is my main thing. I've been lost with that for a while. What are your thoughts?
Okay, yeah, so this is a question I get a lot because we are human and we have families and we do things that are outside of our business. You are definitely able to do that as long as it falls within the context of what you're trying to share and teach your audience. So, for example, because it's your son, you can make it in the way that the context is, I have a grown son, he has a business, and I've been so blessed that I've been able to inspire him in whatever way, so make it fit within what it is that you do so that it's connected. You want everything to be cohesive and you want everything that you share to be connected. You can even share about your pets if you have pets, as long as it falls within, as long as the caption says something meaningful. So you have to understand that it's not just about the video, but also ensuring that the audience knows exactly how it is that this post is going to help them. Is it for you or is it for them? So that's the main question here. Is like, are you posting for yourself or are you posting for your audience?
Okay, that was fire. We need someone to 30-second that. She said, is it for you or is it for your audience? Wow. Mary, I think that was a game changer for me right there. Woo! Does anyone else want to take the hot seat? I think we have time for one more person. I'm going to read the chat first to see if we have any questions. If you want to get on the hot seat and want to get some audits on your social media for your business, just unmic and say your name and we can do a social media audit for you with what you do. I know Talisa, Beloved, are you up for the challenge? Oh no, that's me right there. Beloved, are you up for the challenge, or Talisa? They're not saying anything. I think they're scared. I was scared, guys. I really was. I see Ashley blinking. Okay, gosh, Ash. She's going to go to your social media right now. Ash, if you want to just unmic and give us Ash is one of our mods, guys. She comes through here with the fire. As she's going through your social media, Ashley, you want to unmic and share what you do and who you are? Go for it, Ashley.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Davis. I am your local or your online soap maker. I'm also a motivational speaker, just added by my mentor, Tina. I also do marketing, more of the physical marketing. So if you need to do retractable banners or if you need backdrops, that's what I do. I'm also a brand ambassador of the OWL app. And what that is you can finally get paid to talk to your clients, make a little gas money on the side, and allow, just make sure when you talk to someone, get paid for it, because time is valuable and you cannot get time back, but you can get paid for it and still waste it. And that's my spiel.
All right. It looks like she's ready. She's nodding her head. So Ashley, make sure you grab a pen and paper because this is free today, but normally you can book a consultation with Mary so she can give you an audit. She can give you a tips in regards to growing your social media, growing your brand. Can we get some shares in the hallway right now, guys? We have her for about 15 more minutes. We have 9 shares in here. Click that button and just share it in the hallways and share why you're here. Are you here for motivation? Are you here for inspiration? Are you here for tips and tools? Write it in the chat. I'm sorry, not the chat. Share it in the hallways. And Cynthia, you're up next, girl. I'm gonna have her hit you up next if we have time. All right, looks like Mary's ready. You ready, Mary?
Yeah, I am.
Woo, woo.
First of all, awesome job at putting yourself out there. You have the reels here where you're talking, you're walking. I'm guessing you're sharing something motivational. There's one here, you working out. So here's a couple of things that I'm going to say is make sure that you are using covers, right? So if you don't have a caption on the video itself, you can add this in Instagram or in an external app so that people know exactly what they're looking at. Because one thing is, I see here that you have the videos and the reels, but it's hard to know exactly what these videos are about. So I would just add a title page or a cover. You can do that easily in Canva. The other thing too is I would just clean it up a little bit more. So if you've never done a branding session or set up, your logo colors or anything like that, I would look into doing that so that there's a little bit more of a cohesiveness. It doesn't have to be perfect because that time is done and gone on Instagram. Nothing has to be matchy-matchy. However, you need to have a little bit of continuity with your with your content, right? So I would just do that. I see that you have some insights here, you know, but I don't know why this is here. I see a picture of your baby here, your mutt. So adorable. But yeah, I would just, again, make sure that you are posting for your audience. So that's what I would do. Do a little close up on your profile photo. See if you can remove the background as well so people can see you a little bit clearly. And then, yeah, the reels that you have here with the sneakers, it's hard to know what this is for. And the other thing, too, that I wanted to mention is you can't tap or click on links within the Instagram caption, right? So don't do that. If you're going to use a link, I would shorten it. I would do what's called a subdomain. I do this a lot. Like you'll see a bunch of like calendar, retreat, workbook, workshop, whatever, .marymassey.com. So if you're able to do that, because if your audience knows your name already and you do have the website here, so it could be like whatever, ashcocandles.com, right? So it's a little bit easier to remember and people can just type it in. So that's what I have for you thus far. Just a little bit more cohesiveness. Go into Canva and start structuring your content a little bit better, and also have a plan. So understand that you're going to do something on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, depending on how often you post, so that people know exactly what's coming.
Ashley, would you like to reply with any questions to her? What are your thoughts on that? Agree, disagree?
No, I 100% agree. I had way more posts than that. And I took them down because I am revamping the Instagram. So I'm happy she said that. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you.
Yay. Yay. I have a question for you, Marian. And I wrote it down because I meant to ask you before. Caption, and you mentioned it on mine and hers. What is a caption? How is important is a caption? Should they be books? I see where some people write all this, like they're writing a blog in there. How important is a caption? I would love some info on that.
So here's something very interesting. Some people are visual learners, so they'll watch the video fully. Some people are readers, right? And some people basically just like to scroll up and down and see what things are about. So understand, the best way to do this is to understand how you use social media and how you consume content, right? So do you normally scroll up and down without tapping? Are you the type of person who likes to read a long caption? And one of the reasons why captions are important and writing things out is because hashtags are no longer necessary. I don't know if you guys knew this, but this past year, Instagram is now basically like a search platform, like a Google, basically. They want you to stay on their platform for as long as possible. So that means that every word that you write, whether it's on your caption, below your video or photo, or within the video itself, is going to serve as a keyword. So if somebody is looking for workouts from home and you don't have workout from home within your caption, I'm not saying a hashtag, okay, within a caption, right? So you are not going to show up for that particular user. So this is why writing good quality captions is important. You don't have to write 5 paragraphs, but always make sure that the caption includes what the video is actually about. So even if people are just scrolling up and down, you're going to show up on their feed, I should say, based on the caption and their preferences.
Love it, love it, love it. All righty. So anyone else want to volunteer? Oh, I just saw our volunteer enter the room, guys. I'm going to choose Colleen, unless someone else wants to jump in first. Beloved, did you want to jump in the party? We have time for another person. Beloved's not shaking his mic, so I'm thinking are you available, Beloved?
I am now. I was making breakfast.
Yay! You can still make breakfast. So Beloved is going to get a social media audit. If you're just entering this space, you're in the Fit, Healthy, and Blessed Club, I want to welcome you all. This is a space where you're going to get the motivation, inspiration, and tips and tools to grow your business. Today we have a special guest. Her name is Mary Massey. She's one of our speakers for our event, and I'm actually going to change the link at the top in case you want to sign up. It is a free event. And this event is going to be speakers to give you tips and tools and strategies to grow your business. I am looking for a few other speakers. So if you feel that you have knowledge in some aspect in regards to elevating your business, DM me directly. So Beloved told us who he was, what he does, and looks like Mary's almost ready. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Mary.
I am. follow you. Okay, I'm gonna follow you back. I don't think I followed you back the last time that we were in the same clubhouse room.
I'm Aaron.
How are you? Okay, so let me pop in here again. Combining fruit and wine to make flavorful wines. Inspired by my. Okay, cool. So I love the pictures that you have of the wine bottles because that's like the first thing that I tapped on to look at. Right. So you have coming soon here, but you're not getting me as excited as I should be. Right. So I tap to see what's coming soon, but I don't know. It just says coming soon. But the pictures are nice. Now, let's see. Debut of their New York, and just like that, we're gone. Now, again, you want to make sure that every post you have is about what you do and how it's going to impact your audience, right? What is it that they like? What kind of wines do they like? You know, we have here, and like that, we're gone. You have a private jet here, which is great, but how is this is this a book? I'm not sure what this is. So again, I'm a little confused because I can't tell what these posts are about, but you do have here, I see some photos of wine bottles. I would suggest a branding shoot for your product because this is very, very important. As a matter of fact, everybody who is a business owner needs to have a brand photo shoot, right? If you need help with any of that, the woman that is going to be co-hosting the IG Live with me at 9 a.m., she is the person who is my creative director. She's the one that does all of the branding photos for myself and a lot of my clients, right? So she can have a call with you and give you some insight as what to look for so that when you hire your photographer, you know exactly what you're going to do. So I would just suggest that because a product page is a little bit different than a, entrepreneurial / personal page. So you want to make sure that your product is showcased in a way that's going to attract people so that you are growing without having to do anything else, right? So you put the product photo up out there with a nice caption and boom, they're going to be flocking to you. There's a lot more that goes into showing up on social media. Sometimes we think that just posting a photo or a video is going to attract people, but no. You need social media management, whether it's you or somebody else, and also community management. And this is something that a lot of people don't understand. It's about the community and the social aspect of it. That means that you have to follow others. You don't necessarily have to follow them specifically, I should say, but you have to leave meaningful comments and connect with people, right? So that when they tap and see, oh, who is this person who left me a comment? Then they're going to look at your page and decide whether or not they're going to follow you. I don't suggest doing any of that until your page is ready for people. So what I normally do with my clients is I'll say, okay, let's revamp this. Let's make sure that at least the very first page, the first 12 posts or the first 9 posts are on point so that when people tap and say, oh man, who left me this nice comment or who liked my photo or my video, they're going to look at your page and say, okay, yeah, I'm following. This is how I get organic growth. And it takes a while, but it's so worth it because this is genuine connection that you're building with people. So on that note, let me know if you have any specific questions. I see that you have some great reels here as well. The views on the reels are low. I can show you different strategies on how to pick that up as well, but it's also have a smaller amount of followers. I'm following you back now, so you can contact me and let me know if there's anything else you want to do.
Any questions for her, beloved?
Not so much a question. I do appreciate the feedback, but to kind of clarify something, the picture that you see of the private jet, that is, I couldn't fit the whole title in there, but that is my new book actually, and I put that up there because it's a segue for my other things that I have going on. So in the book, I do discuss my wine, my perfume, some of the other things that fit within the lifestyle stuff. So, but I do appreciate the feedback. I just want to clarify that.
There's something that I can tell you really, really quick. Go into Canva, create a graphic where you have the book cover on one side and the actual title on the other side, and it looks a little better. So this way people can see exactly what you are doing there. So you don't have to just put the book cover on Instagram like that. You can also create a graphic that has the book within a graphic.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Love it. And to let you guys know, we actually have a Canva expert speaking at the event. So Make sure you sign up. I put the link at the top for the event so you can come. Mary, I text you on Instagram because I want you to go through this one right here. My daughter is a professional dancer. When she was a kid, I used to manage her. And as she got older, I just kind of walked away from it. And, you know, we go back and forth with supporting each other with our social media pages. And, you know, she'll say things like, well, don't tag me and everything because this and that. So I want Mary to do a hard AF audit because the other day I was talking to her and she hired me. I'm so excited to be her social media manager. And I guess, as you said, community manager. Photos. I want you to share with us how important are photos, Mary? Are they important to have clear photos? I mean, I already know the answer to that. But when you're, she said absolutely, her face was like, boom. So when you're ready to start sharing, I put it in the link if you guys wanted to see, because I want you to audit this page and tell me what you think. And because she's got to get her soon. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right,
ready.
go for it.
I'm ready. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I can't believe this is your daughter, your sister, maybe, because you look like you could be, you know, similar ages here. Yeah, it's great. She's got such a, I see where she gets her smile from. Now, here's the thing. With this type of account, I believe it's more of a niche type of account. So that means that she can definitely get away with doing what she's doing. You know, you can see that there's a consistency with the information that she's sharing, her photos, her reels. Hold on a second, let me just go back. I just mistapped and I got away from it. But I would say keep it up. Keep it up. She's got a great photo here, game day energy, and I see she's got great engagement. So you can tell by the amount of comments that she's getting and the likes on her photos, 7,000 views on her reels. So everything here is on point. Do more of that. Maybe break down some steps, because when you have a dancing account, that's something important too. Yeah, okay, you look good and you're super gorgeous and all that, you know how to dance. All right. But again, how are you helping your people? You know, are they there for the show? What's her name? Because I don't see her name on here either. I don't know if that's intentionally taken away or...
Divinity. Divinity's her name.
Divinity. Okay, so she can do that if she wants, but if not, it's okay.
It's at the top, the Divinity Gains, or should it be somewhere else?
So dancer, personal trainer, content creator, right? So somewhere in there, I would just, if it fits, I would say Divinity, dancer, personal trainer, content creator, you know, if it fits. If not, put it somewhere in there as well. Like, for example, about Divinity could be one of the highlights that are down there. And yeah, just keep it up. I would say if you begin to break down some steps and really teach how she does this, it can take her account to another level. And then from there, you can see what's working and what's not working. Look at your insights. When you have a business account, you have to look at your insights.
Love it, love it, love it. And just let you know, she gets anxiety sometimes. So she has a fight with social media, with Instagram, because they were paying her and they're very strict with what they're posting. So great tips. I think we have time for one more person, guys. We're doing free audits right now with Mary. Mary, if you want to put your link in the chat, maybe you can text it to me and I can put it here for those that are watching on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. If you have a business and you want to take it to the next level, your social media is super important. And Mary is an expert. She's a pro. She was doing this before Instagram was Instagram and things were that popular. You know, it's her career. So if anyone wants to be the last audit on mic, otherwise I'm going to pick on, I don't see Colleen. I was going to ask Colleen. Talisa, I see you blinking. Go, girl.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I was working.
It's okay. It's okay. Share with us a little bit about you while she goes to your social media, and
Sure.
Go for it. Tell us about you.
Yes, hi, I'm Talisa. I am the CEO of Arise to Win Collective. I am an empowerment coach who helps mompreneurs and my rich aunties elevate to that next level in purpose. We work towards getting you to that goal that you have and becoming financially independent and prosperous, moving from 6-figure salaries to 7- and 8-figure salaries. We do that through interactive work groups. We also do it on one-on-one sessions, and we also have a unique way where we do travel group every quarter of the year, where we take you outside of the United States to different countries, and we connect with other women and developing and building on that purpose. So I am new to social media with business and marketing, So I put in the chat. I am, when you call, my proficiency level is probably a D or F. And so I really do need help. So I'm glad I'm on the line. So I definitely would love to hear from Mary.
Yeah, Teresa, congratulations on everything that you're doing. It sounds to me like you're doing a lot. I just don't see it reflected much here on your Instagram account. So I'm curious as to how you were able to acquire your clients and take them out of the country and all of that. So keep doing that. So that's awesome. Now, of course, when you translate it to social media, there's a whole set of things that you have to keep in mind, right? So again, just sitting down, strategizing, setting up a plan for what it is that you're going to share, what your top
Absolutely, it does. Thank you.
Wow. Can we make some noise for Mary, guys? Like, game changer. Mary, this Friday, I think I'm doing a segment at 6:30 a.m. on BWC. Would you like to be my special guest this Friday? Are you available, Mamacita?
You'll have to let me know what time it is.
6:30 a.m.
I'll get up early for you.
Yes, not for you, girl, for you, because this was a master class, and I don't know about you, but I have pages. Pages. Can I see some stars in the chat for anyone who learned something today in this space? Like, thank you so very much. She has an appointment at 9 o'clock, guys. If you click the link at the top, you can get your one-on-one with her to give you a social media background. And something else I want to share she does as well that she didn't mention. At the top, she has her 15-minute discovery call. She can actually teach you how to put these things together, like how to get that link. Am I correct, Mary?
Absolutely.
Yes, because I can't, mine isn't even, I put a post this morning, Mary, don't laugh at me, Mary, okay? I was like, text me the word hope or whatever, and I look at my Instagram and I have all these things and people want to contact me, and I'm like, okay, text me. Because I don't know how to make one of these things.
No, that just comes from the web design experience, the web design and development. I started with that back in 2000, so I know all the back end stuff, newsletters, all the things.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Contact me, and thank you so much for having me. I got to jump on my IG Live.
Yes, she is out of here now. IG Live, we're in here. How long is your IG Live going to be?
It usually goes for an hour.
Okay, so I'm going to pop in there after so I can learn. Guys, make some noise. Click her, follow her. Bye, Mary. She's going to be with me 6:30 on Friday. We learned so much. Bye-bye. So, guys, as she's gone, can I hear on mic what you learned? Mary Kim, talk to me, girl. Did you learn anything from that? If you're able to share.
So yeah, it was so powerful. Mary done just some of her master classes in the Mom Link, and she's always giving you tools and tips that you can utilize today. So that is always, for me, it's not less time consuming, but also it's impactful because you're not like doing something else like you're for a masterclass, you're here to learn, and someone who's giving you tips that you can utilize that day is really impactful for me. But no, I learned so much. I'm in the middle of updating mine, and I've been using captions or covers, I forget what she called it, to cover the reels and stuff like that. So I have work to do, but I'm doing that, and I create my website. So I'm doing all those things, and this was amazing. Thank you.
What's one thing that you're gonna, because I got pages here, one thing that you got from her talk today that you're gonna use today? And that's why I love the event that we're doing, guys. We're gonna give you game-changing action steps you can take instantly to grow your business, to elevate your business. From what she said today, what's one thing that you can do? Because I've always been told we have to do little baby things at a time. You know, we can't throw it all at once. What's one thing you're gonna change today?
I think I have to figure out my branding colors. I think my content is, I'm really just, it's consistent, advocacy and empowerment. And I try, that's kind of like what I do all the time, but just the flow of my, and the consistency of color. I need to figure out my brand color. And I think once I do that, I think my page would look better, not that it has to be perfect at all, because life isn't perfect. So I really am not leaning into making my social media perfect, because it's just not. But to be some kind of cohesive, I think that would help me is get my brand colors, which Cynthia is working. I'm going to work with Cynthia on there, but I just got to get the colors. I can't figure out the colors.
I love it. And you know what? That's super simple. And girl, let me tell you, once you do one thing, you feel so empowered. Like when I finally said, okay, these are my brand colors, even though some people, and not everyone's going to like it. You know, my brand colors are red, black, and white, maybe some gray in there. My daughter's like, she doesn't like the red. It's like, red just screams at me. And once you have one thing done, you feel good, and then you move on to something else, and then you move on. So it's growth changing. Anyone else want to unmic? Ashley, Renee, Cynthia, did you learn anything from today that you're going to add to your business? Cynthia, go for it.
I'm so upset. I really wanted her to look at my page, but the doctors came back in this room. It's a lot of things she said I knew. It's just laziness. That's what's my issue. It was just laziness. Like,
okay, I'm gonna stop you because I don't think you're lazy, girl. You are not lazy at all. I'm just gonna say you have a full schedule. You are not lazy. It's a lot, because the stuff she was, how the heck do I have a damn typo on my bio? When she said that, I was like, what? Like, right? So do not say that you're lazy, because she said, I'm like, what? I'm looking at this, I'm like, I thought I was doing pretty okay. So, but go ahead, Cynthia. You're not lazy.
Okay. I'm a plate full of things. But I'm like when she told Ashley about the cover page, I knew about that. And I started using the cover page, then I stopped. The caption, I know how to do that, but I stopped. So that's why I'm saying a little bit of laziness, because a lot of the things she said I knew, I just stopped. So I'm not going to do that anymore. So I'm just going to go correct those things. I took a lot of notes in between, but then I also took down her Calendly link where I could book a call with her to get more, especially on my coloring book, the flyers and coloring book page. That page needs some help too.
I love it. And I want to share something. I think Talisa said something where, I don't know if she's in here, she left. She was saying it's personal, like it's hard to separate the personal from the business. I know that's there for me. Crystal, anyone else want to share before we close? Go ahead, Crystal.
Yeah, I thought when she mentioned that the content on the site should tell what you do. And I know mine is kind of diverse, so that's why I wasn't raising my hand this morning. But she gave a lot of great things about the captions being clear about what they're looking at. And then even being mindful of putting your graphics and using Canva was cool. I use Canva a lot. And I thought, like I said, some of the things she gave I thought were helpful. So that's why I shied away from it, because I know mine was raggedy.
Stop it, girl. She said raggedy. But it's good, right? I love it, love it, love it. All righty, guys. So it looks like we've hit a spot of, I don't want to say no return, where we're near the end. I love this. Tomorrow morning, we have Mary Kim coming through here. Mary Kim, you want to give us a little outro and end the room for us by sharing with us what you're going to be doing tomorrow? I would love to hear that, and then we're out.
Yes, I do not have a topic for tomorrow, but I promise you it'll bring out some kind of truth within your soul and your life. I will have a topic by the morning, if not by the end of today. My outro is definitely make plans to share your product or service. Stay connected with me. I have some huge in-person New York City events outside of the Level Up Your Business event with Stars Tina on December 17th. So definitely stay connected if you have a product or business. You definitely want to be part of all the things. And you're getting started. That's my outro.
Hey, outro. I love where you say, I don't know if you said I'm getting started, we're getting started. I say we. It's not about me. Yes. Yes, we are just getting started. And if you're in this space right here, guys, fit, healthy, and blessed, we're coming to you as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Coming together. I'm going to hush because I can get on a rampage right now of what we're doing, just growing together and, just meeting people on this link. All right, we're out of here. See you guys tomorrow. We're out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2. You are number one. Bye.